we're here to solve some more mysteries in the incident at Galley House today. If you missed the last 2 episodes, go watch them. They'll be linked in the description down below so that you can see where we're at and get caught up. Let's hop back in. I read some comments on the last episode. They're basically, it was 2 things that you guys said. The first thing was this, okay? Which I tested to make sure I wasn't going to look like an idiot. But I mentioned that it would be awesome if I could control F the document. Guess what? You can control F the entire game. This little magnifying glass allows you to search. So I searched strong, okay? That comes up with, you'd best come with us, Damien. We could do with a strong man to help set things up. Which is where some of you went, hey Tyler, in the evidence, Pike has a strong build. Thus, this seemingly confirms that this man is Damien, which is who we wanted to set it to anyway, because none of the other people really made sense. But it was still kind of a wild guess. So I'm happy to just confirm it, right? So let's make Damien you, and that feels good, right? I mean, we got 3 more people that we don't have figured out, right? And then if that's Damien, right, then found with Raven, that means that Victoria is the other one, right? So let's now, Victoria would be you. Theoretically, you could be Victoria Maseko, but we don't know if she took his last name, so I'm not gonna do that yet. And then that leaves Martha as... Well, actually, there's like 6 more people in here. So I guess I can't make that claim yet. Yeah, okay, yeah, I can't make that claim. Fair enough. I feel like that you're potentially Martha. I don't know. Want to use Martha, that's for sure. Had been shot 3 times. I have a feeling you have the key to the piano. Wait a minute. I thought it was this guy with the key to the piano. You're the piano guy. That changes everything. Actually, that changes everything. Because I was under the impression that this guy was the piano player. He's the piano player. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I was doing a lot of grappling back and forth, and a lot of you were like, Tyler, you're not making any sense in the comment section. I need you to, we need to unpack something together, okay? Because the piano, in O1, a piano is playing from the other room, okay? At one point, a piano stops, okay? Has anyone heard of Amelia West? Dude, I swear there's more things than just piano. But if a piano is playing from another room at O1, I want to confirm, because I'm like almost 100% certain there's a piano in the damn living room, okay? And I just want to show you guys it. Yeah, it's sitting right here, man. There's a piano in this room. So that confirms that at O1, there is somebody in the living room because somebody is playing the piano, okay? The problem is, I don't think it's any of these people, right? Because I don't... It's Martha and Annie, and the remaining guy is... Okay, I actually have no idea where that guy technically is in here. But you get what I'm saying, this guy, right? I'm gonna tell you, I think this is Rupert Galley. And I think Rupert Galley is just like sneaking around the house all the time, doing random things. Empty film canister is a little weird. I'm sure we'll figure that out. But the key to the piano means that this son of gun does exist somewhere. We also, I mean, look, there's more people. I guess I could try to program. So let's come in here. I'm going to do manual calibration on this. You're number 12, okay? And then number 12 is Rupert Galley. Okay? And then... what do you do then, right? If we make the guess that this is Rupert Galley, What if I'd now just say that Rupert Galley is in the living room alone at 01? Is there any planet where this is true? Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I don't necessarily know how this would work yet. So it's something for us to figure out. Let's get back to doing real things, okay? Because we do have some stuff in the timeline that makes sense. So this is Eddie's room. Yeah, and then this is Eddie's room again, but with Anthony and Eve. And I think that this is an important one for us to relook at, okay? So you're holding on to stuff. Yup. Yup. Take it. He's currently talking to Eddie in the kitchen. Okay. So let's go Eddie Oswald in the kitchen. And then this is yeah. That's all fair. Let's do Eddie Oswald in the kitchen at 08. I think that's reasonable. A lot of you also said that I can put in the notes. I can put in the notes what scene we're in for getting some of this stuff. I'm gonna tell you, I'm not too concerned about that because of using the search feature. So I think it's fine. And then a lot of you said, Tyler, relook at your investigation stuff again as well. So I will take a look at that too. I'm not super concerned. Notes from the scanner, access card to do, yeah, the invitation. Dear John, terribly sorry to hear about you and Claire. I mean, theoretically, there's a Claire Hobbs, right? That would be another person. I mean, that's a little weird, sure. Recently acquired something to keep you interested if you decide to come. There's going to be, I'm telling you right now, there's going to be like a weird magic, strange technology component to things here. It's going to be like a bring people back to life nonsense, which is going to skew all the timelines, right? I feel like we're just scratching the surface of the game right now. So let's do this. We're going to kitchen 08, Oswald and Eddie. And then we'll add Thornton to this if this doesn't work. Okay, I'm gonna add Thornton to this. Because Thornton's always in the kitchen. That's weird, right? I think that's weird. Could Eve still be there too? I mean, this is gonna be a mess of a scene if Eve's also there, because then Eve and Eddie would be together. Okay, something's off here. Something's off here. Let's retake a look at this. So, just take it, Eve. He's currently talking to Eddie in the kitchen. Maybe they're doing it at 07, right? So let's try this again. 07. Because he would have come out of there and they would have been in the kitchen. Harry's still there, maybe. I'm just thinking. Well, Harry wouldn't be there because we know that Harry, well, we don't technically know where Harry is. Okay, let's see. What's going on here? So this is John Hobbs and Thornton. Spend most of my time in the kitchen, sir. That's where I've been since we last spoke. Heard the front door open and close, then open and close again. Yep. Yeah, that's fine. Mr. Maseko arrived as I was tending to the inebriated guest, informed me I was needed here. Around the time the bottle smashed, a second guest arrived in the kitchen. So we have kitchen here. We don't have kitchen here. We have kitchen here. Let's understand the bottle smashing, okay? So we have bottle smashes in the study at 04. Around the time the bottle smashed, a second guest arrived in the kitchen. Okay, so at 04, this is the piece we're missing, because at 04, we don't have the kitchen yet. So Thornton's in the kitchen at 04. Eve is in the kitchen at 04. because Eve is still in the kitchen at 05. So somebody else goes into the kitchen at 04. We can just figure it out by testing them for what it's worth. Because we know that it'll be 10 and 11. And it's not going to be Anthony. It would make sense that it's Oswald, right? Because we know that Oswald and Eddie end up in the kitchen. So let's at but at 05 he's not there. Let's try Oswald. 04 kitchen. 04 kitchen with Oswald, Thornton, Eve. It would just be them at this point, because it's one other person alongside. Yeah, okay. Sure. I think this might be a good one, because Oswald's weird. Water boiling in pot. Someone descends.
Excuse me.
Hello.
Good evening, sir. What brings you down here, then?
I say, you bear a striking resemblance to the butler that used to work here when I was young.
Okay.
You don't happen to be related, do you?
That sounds like my father, sir. You knew him, did you? I must say it's an honor to follow in his footsteps.
That's nice.
What was
There's the
that?
bottle smashing.
Was that Eddie?
Yes, I thought you looked familiar. But I just came here for the key to the chapel. I imagine you have it.
Okay.
I'm afraid I don't, sir.
What do you mean? Where is it?
I'm not sure, sir. How about I have a look after dinner, and I'll let you know once I find it.
This is a weird...
I remember this house
weird,
being a lot more
to be
organized.
honest.
We had a lot more staff. back
Okay,
then,
Oswald,
very
you're a bit
good
of an asshole.
quality
That's fine.
staff. I didn't used to have to cause such a commotion just to get a key.
Wow.
Oh, I do apologize, sir.
He's literally
I'll
making you
find
dinner.
it as soon as I'm able.
Tell him what you told me, Harry, about the chapel.
Yeah, we gotta do the
I
chapel
don't know what
too.
you're talking about, Miss Dar.
Oh.
I don't know of any stories.
Hey, Thornton,
and if I
why are
did,
you
I
acting
wouldn't be
weird?
repeating them.
What's this? Your father must have told you something, no doubt.
Well, sir, I suppose I did hear about a few
He
things.
was the one to bury her there.
Whoa.
He
Okay.
was, sir. That
His
he was.
dad was the one that found the body.
Okay.
Can you imagine?
Now,
What
You
is going
do
on?
well not to speak of such matters in this house, young lady.
I'm terribly sorry, sir. You'd be kind to forgive her. It's all been a little unusual this evening.
Well, whatever it is, I'd rather
Music's
stay
getting
out of it.
creepy.
I'll have my dinner once everyone else has left the dining room. Understood?
Okay, why are
Of
you so
course, sir.
weird, man?
I apologize about the key.
Oswald, you
Well,
little
it's not
freak.
your fault. I don't trust the owners of this house to know what to do with it.
I don't
I'm
even
sure
know
I
who the
just
owners of the
misplaced it,
house
sir.
are at this point.
And if you'll forgive me for saying it, I think she's happy to see you back, sir.
Who's she?
What nonsense
Not
are you talking about?
Eve.
I don't mean anything by it, sir. I just heard something earlier.
The ghosts.
Like maybe she's still in the house with us. I just thought you should know, sir. But forgive
I
me
like
if I've
Thornton,
overstepped.
but he
Your
is
mouth.
weird.
You'll find that key, bring it to me, and then neither of you will mention this again.
Okay.
Of course, sir.
Weirdo.
Good. That will be all.
Oswald, bit of a dick, okay? Bit of a dick, but that's fine. Cool. That doesn't really give us much, if I'm honest with you. It gives us that Oswald's looking for the chapel. And it means that Oswald has not been in the chapel from 04 and before, and probably not 05 before as well. That does raise the question, right? Is anybody in the chapel? And I feel like maybe there are people in the chapel at this point. We just have no clue who, right? We don't know a lot at 02 either. One would assume that there are people in... Like, 03, we have everybody accounted for at 03. One can imply that at 02, everybody's in the living room. That is in the living room here. So 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. At 02, 4, 5, 8 should be in the living room. I mean, is that an accurate assessment? probably not, right? 02, 4, 5, 8. And then maybe Victoria, but no, it wouldn't be Victoria because she's at the entrance, right? I didn't unclick Eve. So do this. Are you guys in the living room? No. Okay. Recheck this because I might be off on this. So at 02, 1, 6, 7, 10 are here. Helen at this point may still be in the living room because she's in billiard later. So it might be that we add 9. Oswald could also be there, but Oswald seems to hate everybody. Oswald goes upstairs at this point. I'm sure there's like a floors creaking or something that implies the people moving around the house. Try this. And then try throwing... Because Victoria's outside at this point. This also raises the question, can there be multiple people in each thing? Because Victoria only... Like, Eve enters here, but then Victoria enters partway through. So theoretically, Victoria leaves another location. So that would imply that they could be in 2 places at the same time. Not like splitting their body in half and the atoms and then go in different directions. I'm saying like they can be in the same timeline location in 2 different spots. I'm not super concerned about this if I'm real with you. I wanna unpack the chapel a little. I feel like I've gotten like nothing today. So the key to the chapel, I haven't been there in a long time. So Martha has the key. Well, John has the key. It was near the body. Theoretically, that would imply that Oswald kills the guy to get the key. And that's at 5. But that is weird because Oswald's at 4. So at 5... Because the body is found at 4. So if the body is found at 4, Oswald has not killed the body. Well, I mean, no, because he doesn't have the key, right? So Oswald has not killed the body at 4. That means that whoever kills the body, nobody's, like, everybody's accounted for here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Everybody that we know of is accounted for at 3. Which means at 2... probably somebody kills the body, right? But then if Oswald were to kill the body, he would have grabbed the key. So that's a weird one to me. Look at the chapel again here. Poor Mr. Galley used to visit the chapel often. Yeah. I mean, let's get weird, okay? This is going to be like the total shot in the dark guess. You're Rupert Galley, and you're in the chapel at 01 alone. Okay, it's just you in there. Kicks off everything. You're just chilling in the chapel. I mean, look, it was probably a stupid guess, to be fair. Key of the chapel. You're looking for the key of the chapel. We don't know really anything about the chapel, man, which is a tough one. So let come back here. So we gotta figure out. He and Annie were talking in the attic while the rest of us were gathered in the living room. Now Annie's trying to blah blah blah. Wait, who's Annie? What? Why? How do you not know who Annie is? Well, I guess you don't really know who Damien is either. So that's fine. The part that is concerning, he's currently talking to Eddie in the kitchen. Wait a minute, that's John Hobbs, not... I'm stupid, dude. I'm stupid from earlier. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. I read this wrong. So it's Eddie and John Hobbs in the kitchen at 8. Let's get that. That's the obvious next step. So at 8, John Hobbs and Eddie in the kitchen. I just read it wrong. That's my bad. That should be a scene. Very good. Okay. Lights are off. A little spooky, to be honest with you. Hey, guys.
Bloody hell.
Bloody hell.
What a mess.
I should warn you, I'm not great with these sorts of things.
John is a
Help me move
loser.
it outside.
I'm sorry. Are they just pushing a body
Do you
outside?
know who he was?
He had the key to the pantry on him, so I'd imagine he's the one that cooked us our dinner.
Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, 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 whoa,
You're not
whoa, whoa,
familiar
whoa,
with your
whoa,
own
whoa,
stuff.
whoa, whoa. So Thornton's
It's
dead.
never really concerned me.
What?
I think Martha deals with those sorts of things.
You mean your mum?
wait, hold on.
Listen to me. You're going to explain what you're
So
doing
Martha
here, who
is
this Rupert Galley is,
his
and
mom.
why we've just found a second body.
I swear I
Okay.
told you everything.
Okay.
As far as I know, I've been invited here for some...
Hold on. we need the. She wasn't born a Galley. Eddie is her son. And then you're Edmund Eddie Galley. Remove your stupid notes from when you were dumb. Mom is Martha. Okay, that's
unknown
fine.
reason by
So
a man
Thornton
that died before I
dies.
could ask him why.
That's a shame. I like him.
How did you know Rupert Galley? Why was he here?
I don't
I
know,
have no
brother.
idea. I don't know who he was.
Then how did you recognize him?
I knew it was him.
I don't know what game you're playing, but if this involves any one of my guests here tonight, then you need to tell me. One member of staff has already been caught up in it.
Eddie's also
You
a
don't
bit of an
suppose the
asshole for
deaths
what it's
were
worth.
Related. I thought
Maybe the Thunder gave them a fright.
Do you take me as a
Me
fool?
when I'm the San Antonio
Two
Spurs in
strangers in my
2026.
house, and one of them dies. I can tell something's going on here. I just need your assurance that it won't affect anyone
how
else.
could I have something to do with this? I was there at the dining room table with
They're
everyone
watching
else.
the bear, man.
If someone is behind this, then it's someone already in the house. If they've brought me here for a reason, then I could be in danger.
Okay, John.
Lower your voice, would you? There were 2 people missing from dinner.
Okay.
One of them, well,
That's
she's out of the
important.
picture. But the other one, Oswald, I'll admit, I don't know much about him.
Okay,
Who is he?
this is good actually.
Well, I don't know
We've
who
got
my
a couple
father
paths.
is. I've never really spoken to Mum about it or given it much thought. But Oswald has always been there in the background. as my
Here we
uncle.
go. Here we go.
Not that he's been to this house for a very long time.
Well, then perhaps he knows something about Rupert Galley. That's the best lead we have at the moment.
I wouldn't talk to him.
Do you know where I could find him?
Yeah, I wouldn't.
I imagine he's waited for us all to leave before he eats.
Why
I'm
though?
sure you could go and talk to him now.
It's a weird
Thank you.
one. Does the dude like?
Don't you want to talk to him too?
Does he got the Winnie's
No.
whole
I have
mouth that
something
he
else
shoves
to
the
take
food
care
into?
of.
Eddie, what do you got taken? Yeah, I mean you're probably. What are you doing? To be honest, liquid splashes on.
Ow,
A...
ow! Bloody hell!
What the hell's your problem, man? Bro's mixing poison? What are you doing, you little freak? I think they're all garbage. I think they're all garbage people. Okay, there's a lot to unpack here. So dinner gets served. Well, if he's alive at 11, that means he dies here. So Thornton dies at 7. I mean, we don't friggin' know where anything is at this point. We also know that there is the dining room. Okay. So everybody is in the dining room, which is going to be an awkward-ass meeting. Everybody's in the dining room at 06. Except for Annie and... Well, except for Oswald and Eve. Everybody is in the dining room at 06. So let's just do that. So everybody except for Oswald and Eve. I think I said Annie and Eve. You know what I meant. So everybody is in the dining room at 06. Okay. I mean, this is fairly telling. Because Thornton's also not there in the dining room at well, he's probably like serving the food. I have them in the damn kitchen, man. It's obviously incorrect. They're in the dining room at 06. Okay, take off Thornton. So dinner gets served at 06. Go back to this. Okay, go back to this. So... heavy door opens. Edmund and John Hobbs leave. He had the key to the pantry on him. I imagine he's the one that cooked us our dinner. Yeah. It is weird they would all just, like, chow down on some food in the middle of this. Unless, okay, hold on. No, because he's still cooking at 04. It would make sense that... well, maybe it's 07, man, is where everybody is. Right? It's probably 07 in the dining room. With everybody that isn't Eve and... yeah, okay. There we go. This is going to be an awkward-ass dinner, man. But we'll unpack it.
Please come in and take a seat. Dinner will be up in a moment.
Okay, good.
Does it matter where we sit?
It wasn't him that you saw, was it?
Oh, no. Well, I didn't catch a good look.
Dumbwaiter arrives.
Ah, Damien, you wouldn't help me with the dishes from the dumbwaiter, would you?
Still no sign of my daughter.
I believe she's asleep, Mrs. Dower. Be careful, it's
You'll
hot.
have to remind me of your name, I'm afraid.
John Hobbs. I hope you don't mind me eating with you. Very much
Eddie,
appreciate it.
I told Mr. Hobbs he could eat with us.
And sorry about earlier.
Dude, it's like the
I
most
don't know what you're talking
dysfunctional
about.
set of
What's
people
up with
ever.
you two?
Could you pass me the wine, please, Eddie?
Oh, great.
Of course. How are you liking the house, Mrs. Dower? I hope this evening hasn't been too chaotic for
Yeah,
you.
it's
You
pretty
know very
chaotic.
well how my evening's been, Eddie. But I hope we can put all this
Stirring the
chaos
pot.
behind
I
us.
wouldn't be so sure about that.
I beg your pardon? I don't seem to understand why you're joining
Neither
us this
does he,
evening.
brother.
Well, to tell you the
John,
truth,
this is not going to
there's
be
been an
good.
interesting
And
development.
Mr. Hobbs, let's keep
Yep.
the discussion at the dinner table civil,
Yep,
shall
that seems
we?
like a
I'm
good idea.
interested in what the gentleman has to say.
Nope,
Oh,
I'm not.
It's nothing really. Would you be so kind as to pass me the red wine?
Bro
I don't want to
shows
be the
up at a
one to
house
have to announce the
uninvited
news,
and then
but
drinks
I
all
think
their
it needs
wine.
saying. Someone was found to have passed away peacefully in the study earlier.
Oh my
God,
god.
I'm so sorry.
You buffoon! You've smashed some on me!
Did you say someone died?
Yes,
That's where
but
we
it's no one
learn-
that any of you would know, and it's being dealt with
Yeah,
discreetly.
yeah.
Not anymore, it isn't.
Mum, who was it?
Oh my god. I think I saw him earlier.
Wait, it can't be Oswald. I saw him a moment ago.
It wasn't Oswald. Whoever this man was, I didn't recognize him.
Gosh, that's awful.
Why didn't you say?
Someone in the house is found dead. Shortly after a complete stranger
Dude,
turned up at the
Helen
door.
I can
is on
assure
a
you,
mission.
Helen, I've been with John since he arrived, and he has nothing to do with this.
I don't think that's right,
And I'd prefer it
actually.
if you didn't attempt to implicate our guests.
Wait, how did he get in? I don't understand what he was doing.
I think
here.
actually, Eddie, you're
I
right here.
happen to have discovered that the man we found dead and the man that invited me here are one and the same. A Mr.
John,
Rupert Galley.
I would not speak.
Now that's as much
Who
as
the
I.
hell is Rupert Galley?
Plates crash to the floor in the distance. Yeah, that's where Oswald kills
I'll go have a
Thornton.
look.
That's for sure.
Well, as I was saying.
Come with me. We need to have a talk.
Okay.
Tony?
I need to go and get something.
What?
Your sister asked for you. She's in Eddie's room.
Tony, please.
Annie, it's fine. It's under control.
Okay, Tony, you are.
You really ought to go and find Oswald. His dinner is going cold.
If the
But
competition
please,
is who can look the
enjoy
least
rest of your
guilty,
meals,
Tony just
everyone.
lost.
I'm sure there's nothing to worry about.
Okay.
Annie, what's going on?
Annie, are you okay? All right, yeah, pretty much exactly how I expected it to go. Complete and utter shit show. Yeah. Okay. Good. Very good. So, dumbwaiter arrives. Tony and Damien walk in. So Tony and Damien are theoretically together at 06, but they're not, right? At 07, we know that Thornton dies. And I'm gonna be the one to say it, okay? He's probably... Well, this is not true. So these two enter into the kitchen. I almost need to look at where the kitchen is here. Because it's like... The dining room brings the stuff up. So somebody is in the kitchen. I mean, Thornton's in the kitchen, right? I mean, this feels kind of obvious, right? Kitchen at 07 is Thornton and Oswald, right? And Oswald kills Thornton. I mean, Eve doesn't kill him. So let's just roll Thornton in the kitchen alone at 11 or at 7, because somebody has to. What happens here, man? How do you die, Thornton? We're gonna watch you die, unfortunately, but I don't know how you're gonna die. Yeah, it's Thornton scraping the food. Sends it up the dumbwaiter. Yep. We know the dumbwaiter goes up. And then at some point, there's a crash. The plates crash. And then they find his body here soon. This does mean that Oswald's nowhere to be found during this. Now... Well, Eddie mixes the poison in the next timeline. Sorry. I'm just assuming it's poison. Stacking plates. The plates are gonna crash, though.
Well, I never. He's really dead.
Okay. Bro's talking to himself. There's the thunderclap. Yep. Dishes crash to the floor. And at this point, Thornton's dead. Hey, shirt. Who has the key at this point? So the key is in John Hobbs's hands at this point. Could you go and take it to the butler? Yeah. So then he hands him the key, potentially. Is that accurate? Here's the key I found earlier, Martha. Yep. Thank you, sir. Very good. Used to visit the chapel often. Okay. You'd best give the key to Oswald if you see him. Okay. So then at 07, he hasn't seen Oswald, right? Oswald's nowhere to be found at this point. Oswald and Eve. Eve is probably up in her bedroom, right? I mean, that makes the most sense. Let's Eve at 07 in Eddie's room. Theoretically, she's alone up there. If she's not alone up there, she's alone up here. I feel like we could unpack stuff from previous timelines, but I'm working my way through right now. It'd be so funny if this is just like her sleeping for the entire thing. Come on, man. Yep, there's the thunderclap, and that's the entire sequence, man. That wakes her up. Okay. Some time passes. Sure.
Come in.
Who? Who, though? Who? Distinctive knock. Okay. Okay, fair enough. So that means that Oswald is nowhere to be found at 07. Which I'm gonna tell you, I'm just gonna experiment, okay? You at the chapel, bro? You're not. Fair enough. You're in the attic. You like going to the attic because it's memory lane for you. Okay. You're in the study, cleaning up traces of you killing the body. Yeah, something like that. Okay. What are you doing in here, my creepy guy? Because I don't like you. You kind of freak me out. What's bro's problem? Bum, 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 bum. There's the thunderclap.
Good heavens.
Okay. Okay. This does not help us, man. So we literally have everybody accounted for at 07. That we know. I still think there's more people. I mean, we know there is because we're Rupert Galley. But everybody's accounted for at 07. And then at 08, these two have found a body, man. Like, they enter. Thornton is dead. Like, theoretically, I mean, we know that Thornton kind of dies here. He's really dead, yeah. Not who you were talking about, but a little foreboding. I mean, Thornton could just, like, have a heart attack and drop dead. I do want to check one small thing, which is... We're, like, pretty sure... Wait a minute. Found in bed with red marks around neck. Didn't somebody have a red wine stain on the dress? Wait a minute. You're Helen, man. Yeah. You're Helen. Why did I think you were Helen? In possession of a will which mentions only child was a daughter. That's why I had you as Helen. But the red wine stain on dress implies, because that was in... I will never learn how to navigate this correctly. If we come back to 07 in the dining room, could you pass the red wine? That's Helen asking. Eddie passes it. Then John takes it, knocks over the glass, wine splash on Helen. I mean, I'm going to tell you right now, that's as telling as it gets to me. Which then maybe leads me to think that Martha is you. But the problem is that it really can't be you. Because Eddie is your kid. Like, that's implied in... Where was that implied? That's implied in the kitchen here. Martha deals, you mean your mum. I mean, I get... it's not necessarily true, right? In fact, he gets kind of pissy right then and there. So that's a little bit of a peculiar one. So 07... everybody taken care of at this point. 06, nobody friggin' taken care of at this point. The only thing I know at 06 is that she's in Eddie's room. That makes a lot of sense. We have no idea where anybody is. Well, hold on. At 08, I bet Oswald's in the damn dining room. Because he eats after everybody else, right? So, give me Oswald in the dining room alone at 08. Because bro can't be seen eating by himself or something, or with anybody else. Try it at 09 instead. Mr. I won't eat. Okay, fair. Whatever. Starve. That's fine. Trying to just fill in the blanks in places. I feel like that 6 is an important timeline, right? So who's in the kitchen at this point? Does Damien leave? Damien's here, right? That makes a lot of sense. And then we know that 08, Tony goes up to Eve. That makes a lot of sense. Yep. At 04, we got a lot of people accounted for, but we don't got Tony, we don't got Annie, we don't got Victoria. They could still be in the living room. They don't leave, man. No, just kidding. Tony, Victoria, they all leave. Okay. So where do Tony and Victoria go? And why is Annie so friggin' weird, man? Like, Annie kind of freaks me out. Does Annie enter the attic here? No, Annie's already in the attic. So Annie's in the attic at 02. Let's try to unpack if there's more going on in the attic at 02 than what meets the eye. I also got to figure out who the hell Annie is. Because I actually don't think I have any clue who Annie is. Well, if Annie's in the attic, she's in the attic with somebody else. Is there a chance she's in the attic with Tony? I don't know why that strikes me. The two of them have been... yeah, okay. The two of them have been acting weird. So it just feels right to me. We're going to learn some stuff about why these two are acting so weird. Windows open, it's raining.
Oh,
it's not the knock. So it's not Tony coming in.
No. Who are you?
Okay, yeah.
It is you, isn't it? What's your name again? I swear I recognise you.
Don't be
I
weird,
used to live
Tony.
nearby years ago, but I haven't been back in ages. I'm only here to
Here to
visit
visit my
sister.
sister.
I'm sorry, who are you?
You're Annie Beaumont. I remember.
Annie Beaumont. Okay. Annie Beaumont. Fair enough.
You got caught stealing from the newsagents one time, and you weren't allowed back in.
Sure.
I knew I recognised you.
At least you
Tony's
remember me
like
for the
super
right
happy
reasons.
here.
Hey, what are you doing? Don't pull that.
Is it even connected to something?
Tony, are
I
you
mean
okay?
Don't do that. They'll come up here and tell me off.
This room is uncanny. How old is the doll's house?
Well, they weren't expecting me to.
Why
turn
is he
up.
so strange?
This was the only bed they had left.
Just like in
Feels
general.
like no one's been in here.
Not
for
like
a
he's
long
acting
time.
suspicious. He's just weird.
You
He's just
know
a
what
weird
happened
guy.
to the girl that used to live here?
Oh, here we go.
No.
My sister told me. She slowly went mad.
Okay.
There were plenty of other bedrooms.
I like a
but
little
she
ooh.
always chose to sleep up here. And then one day...
Hey, don't drop that. I'm not joking. Stop messing about.
Oops. Too late.
Are you
I do
blind?
think
There's
of
someone
all of
down
the
there, you
shitty people,
idiot. You almost
Tony
hit them.
is the worst.
Oh, bloody hell.
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry.
That's the doll crashing. Yep.
I'm Tony, by the way.
Makes
If
sense.
you don't remember me. Are you coming to the living room?
I hardly know anyone
This
else
also
here.
does mean John Hobbs is
Just
in
leave
the
me
attic
alone.
at 25.
All right, and
Because this is the
Sorry.
window right above.
I'll see you later.
I'm not sure we learned much from this. It helps connect some dots, but there's... locks the door. It helps connect some dots, but it doesn't, like, unpack anything to me. The only other thing that I guess I am curious about is Annie is clearly still up there in 01 as well. Because she starts in here. So at 01, Annie's in the attic. We might as well unpack that as well. And Tony's not being weird at 02, which means Tony starts being weird. He's here in 03. Tony starts being weird in 04. Something happens at 04. I'm going to tell you. Give me the two of them up in the attic at 04. Because they're they learned something. Okay, fair enough. At least we know Annie's last name now, Annie Beaumont. We also know that you have a sister. I think Victoria is probably her sister, right? But I want to do a quick search on Annie. Anyone know where Annie is? Damien's the one asking it. She said she didn't want to come. That's how we know that. So this is at 03. Yeah, that makes sense. I beg your pardon, who are you? Okay, I'm going to tell you, that almost makes me feel more confident that Victoria is Annie's sibling, because she would know about Annie. This is strange dialogue, right? Let's Annie, it's fine, it's under control. He and Annie were talking in the attic. Okay, I mean, I'm gonna I also don't know whether this is even important to do, but you're Victoria Beaumont for now. Because you're here with your sister, and it doesn't make it, you're not a dower, right? Because you're a dower. And it's very illogical that it would be Martha, because you're younger, and Martha's definitely older. So yeah, I mean, I'm chill with this. Okay, I want to try John Hobbs in the attic at 25. I know that that's like a crazy, but he clearly jumps at the end of this. This can rule out if he's alone. Yeah, okay. If he's alone, he probably jumps, is the reality. And driven mad and jumps. Depressing potential. We'll just end every episode with John Hobbs dying.
Done it now, John.
Oh, God, man. Okay. I shouldn't laugh. Oh, John. This means the window gets closed at some point. Oh, John.
This is it.
You poor soul. What'd you do, John? We got like 14 timelines to figure out what the hell you did.
I don't remember any of them.
Okay, he's messed up.
I don't even remember.
Oh boy. Okay, yeah, here we go. That's good.
God forgive me.
Yep. He gone. Splatterooskies. Okay. That's fine. So John kills somebody. Who? We don't know, right? Not really important to figure out at this point either. Who's unaccounted for at 2? We still got Helen, Damien, Martha. They're probably in the living room, right? So Helen, Damien, Martha. 5, 8, 9 in the living room at 02. 5, 8, 9 in the living room at 2. 5, 8, 9 living room 02. Just feels logical to me. Yeah, okay. And then Oswald's still out in, you know, Oswald land. We're slowly filling in the gaps. This is good. We had a slow start to this episode, but we're getting places now.
Would you like a drop of sherry, Helen?
Hello, Martha.
Okay.
That would be wonderful, thank you.
What if she spills it now?
You know, it's not
Be
often I
weird.
get the opportunity to enjoy myself like this.
You should come round
So
more
everybody's
often.
so happy.
Otherwise, I end up getting through a whole bottle by myself.
Everything goes haywire
No.
quick.
Is that right?
Good evening.
Hello.
Ah, Helen. This is Damien. He's the lovely man that's courting Victoria.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure to meet you, madam.
Hello.
Please, Mrs. Dower.
Isn't he handsome? Would you like some sherry, Damien?
No, thank you, Mrs. Galley. Vic and I were just discussing what a lovely house you have.
It is lovely.
Oh, Damien. Call me Martha, please. Did you manage to get the phone working?
Yes, it was all fine.
Lot
Vic
of
just
doors
needed
opening.
to make a quick call. We finished a moment ago.
Where are you
Vic
from,
needed to
then?
make a quick call.
London. But Vic and I met while traveling in Egypt, actually.
Oh, so you travel a lot, do you?
Not so much anymore, but I'd like to plan another trip soon. Only if Vic wants to, of course.
Sure.
She's lucky to have you, Damien.
So lucky.
I always thought she'd do well for herself, you know. Always a clever girl.
I do think Damien's
That's
probably
too
like the
kind.
only normal person
Well.
out of all of them.
It's nice to meet a young
Martha's
man
okay.
who's made something of himself, at least. Too many these days lack discipline.
Okay, Helen.
Right.
Okay, boomer.
Ah,
So
here come
many
the others.
friggin' doors, man. All right, kind of a useless scene, but it fills in gaps, right? So Helen Dower, Martha's definitely a galley, but there's other, you know, it is what it is, right? We know there's another surname for her. Whether or not we figure that out is what it is. Need to make a quick call. Do we know where a phone is? Because that's in 01. Damien and Victoria would be together at 01. And they would be in a bedroom. I mean, I'm just curious, I guess. Is there like a guest bedroom or bedroom? What about guest bedroom? We could also just try like Victoria's bedroom. And we could try Damien's bedroom. There you go. Okay, Victoria's room. That's an important one, because now we know at timeline 01, we have Vic and Damien in Victoria's room. So let's just do that, I guess. I think that seems very reasonable to me. 05 is not all. Martha Galley is not listening into their conversation at this point. Okay. Then is just Victoria making that phone call? Okay, they're making the phone call in a different place than Victoria's room. But now we at least know Victoria's room exists. And there is... Well, Victoria is probably in Victoria's room at 02, making the phone call, while Damien is in the living room. Is that correct? Nope. She ain't there either. She probably goes back to her room at some point, though. So Victoria's here in 03. In 04, she's nowhere to be found. This is where it would make sense that Victoria... I mean, I'm going to tell you. If Annie and Victoria are sisters, it would make sense for them to see each other at some point. Give me 04 Victoria in her room. If this fails, give me Annie with her. Because I don't know why it just has that kind of sneaky vibe to me. Okay, whatever. Victoria's room is clearly going to be important in some way. The other one that I think is probably important is we have Eddie's room, which is Eddie and Eve. We have Victoria's room. What about Martha's room? Right? Yeah. And we know that Martha, I think, okay, I think at this point it makes a lot of sense that Martha is friggin'... We haven't gotten any implication that Martha's in a wheelchair, man. Death by gunshot. You're who dies to John Hobbs's hand. But there's still a lot to unpack. This is what I'm like found in bed is what's still weird to me. But I just don't think we have enough to feel good about that. What other bedrooms could there be? So you've got, I mean, does John Hobbs have a room? I highly doubt that he has a room at this point. Yeah. It makes me feel like we can unpack. I think it's just going to be bedrooms for the rest of the people, man. So Victoria and Damien. I mean, Annie's in the attic. Did Thornton have like a headquarters? Did Rupert Galley have a room? I mean, that obviously makes no sense, right? Does Oswald have a room? He's just kind of wandering around the house. Okay. That seems really important to me. Oswald's room feels like that's gonna be a pretty good one to have. So give me Oswald in his room at 02. And then that actually finishes 02 as well. So Oswald in Oswald's room at O2 alone, and he's just gonna be in there scheming. Okay. Honestly, your room is super creepy, bro. Are you seeing these weird, like, clown heads up here?
Hello again.
Oh, here we go. Bro's going down memory lane.
I'm sorry I haven't been here for you. I hope you don't mind the new people living here.
Talking to ghosts,
I know it's not
Oswald.
what you would have wanted. I imagine I'm a lot older now than you'd remember.
Yep.
But I like to think that if you were around today, we'd still have a lot in common.
Sure, sure.
I don't much remember the child I was back then. But you would help to remind me, I'm sure.
There's still something weird, okay?
I don't know if you still care about an old fool like me.
This is a little sad.
I miss you.
Yeah. Don't make me feel sorry for you, Oswald. You're talking to ghosts, I think. Okay, that's O2 taken care of. So O2, O3. You still got O4, which O4 is weird to me because it still feels like Victoria and Annie would be in the same place in O4. O5 is like the real question mark, I think. I think this is where we focus our energy next episode is 4, 5, 6. I mean, I really should just keep trying to progress along. I feel like I'm probably filling in gaps I don't need to fill in yet. There's so much. There's so much. Okay. But, yeah, it's good. It's very good. It's just a great game. It really is. I'll see you in the next one. You guys have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.